The way I be thinking is something different, nigga. The way they be hating is something different, I swear. Don't compare with them lames, I'm something different. I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different, I'm something different. Now I don't roll with these niggas, roll, I smoke something different. I'm something different. See that little mommy that's right beside me, she's something different. She's something different. Might whip the foreign shit, then tomorrow I'm in something different. I'm something different. Cause I'm something different. They know I'm something different.
What's up with y'all, man? Hope y'all been vibing out with yourselves, man. Building that aura up, man. Cause that's you'll realize, bro, this journey is real simple. Aura is everything. Your life force is everything, and protecting your energy is everything. Right? I just had a real big download as I was walking over here to make this video. And I feel like this could give some of y'all some clarity on y'all own journeys, right? Y'all see me, the waves is, for me, I'm trying to do my thing and all that, you know. You are the only person that can inspire you. You are the only person that can motivate you. Lately, I've been feeling like I haven't really been having the motivation to make videos. And I used to think that I needed to be motivated by things outside of myself to get the motivation to want to do it. But then when I would think about it and give it some thought, right? Because like they say, it's better to listen more than you talk. Even with yourself, it's better to listen to your thoughts more than react to them, right? Just listen to them, observe them. So as I observed that thought, I'd be like, but where can I get it from? Like if I were to get inspired by something outside of myself, what would it even be? Couldn't think of nothing. I'm like, so obviously that's not the case. But then I would think and remember, like, wait a minute. When I was in a flow of making videos, when I had more time to make videos, other videos would inspire me to make more videos. Or the last video I did would give me ideas on the next videos. I inspire myself to make fucking videos. There's no other content creator that exists that can inspire me to make videos. Like, it's me. You only inspire you. Don't nobody else really inspire you the way that you can inspire yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no better feeling than finding a workout routine that works for you and feeling that pump, knowing that when you put your mind to it and stay consistent, that it's gonna work. And then you just do that. And you feeling a pump, you going in the mirror, you seeing how it's looking, you getting your proper rest, you doing all of the things that you know you need to do that work for you. And then when you're not doing that, or you fall off of that for whatever reason, and then you start to realize, yo, why am I not really inspired like that? Because you gotta inspire yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's simple, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's inspiring when you doing all of the things that you know you need to do. With like protecting your energy, for example. Right? A lot of times you'll realize, bro, you don't have the motivation to be better because you feeling subconscious guilt within yourself. But when you fighting through and you forgiving yourself, that's something that you have to realize that is important for you to do constantly. Like, forgiving yourself is not something that just happens on a one-time basis, kind of like the regular day-to-day interaction with somebody else when they fuck up or they do something stupid or say something stupid to you, and you feel like that person owes you an apology, and then it's on you to forgive them or whatever the fuck. That's not how reprogramming, like forgiveness, is directly correlated to the reprogramming process that we are going through, reprogramming ourselves from our addictions, from our lowest self to be our highest self. You're gonna constantly fuck up, whether it be through reacting or through having to work through thought patterns, not being able to properly read what it is that you actually have to be doing. Like, for example, you'll beat yourself up for having certain thoughts. When you in a reprogramming process, in the reprogramming journey, it's gonna happen. You cannot, like, that's just what it is. But like, when you reacting to things wrong or seeing things in the wrong light, you cannot, like, and then even realizing that, like, you'll be so quick to define yourself off of a fuck up before you'll being like, yo, for me, this what it is, this what I gotta do, this what I, for me. But you defining yourself off of a fuck up, like, even just thinking about that, like, why do I do that, da da da. When you start really, it's crazy how, like, even, you know, the reprogramming process, even moving in the right direction, could feel like it stagnates you because you'll start to look at things in the wrong light. Like, it go deep. Like, that's why the best advice I could give you is just observe. Stop reacting, stop giving things a definition. Like, just observe and just don't react to nothing. Understand that you don't really even, you don't have clarity when you're trying to grow on the journey of reprogramming. If you're reprogramming, there is no clarity yet. So everything that's happening mentally as you're growing, you have to just observe. Do not react. Do not give definitions. Do not define. Because usually we'll try to do that because it helps us, like, I don't know, cope or whatever the fuck. But it's stupid to do. You don't have clarity yet. It takes time to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to that point, man. Only you inspire you. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you've been doing your thing in the gym, right? You've been doing your thing in the gym for the past week. You wake up in the morning from getting proper rest and you just look in the mirror, you like, yo, that joint working though. Like, and you just like relaxing, you're not even really flexing for real. You like, oh no, all right. I keep this up for the next week. Imagine how I'ma feel then. Imagine how I'ma look then. And you just like, all right, I know what I need to do. I was hanging out with the guys, right? We was walking around, just chopping it up. You know, somebody was in a wrong energy, kind of came off to one of the bros in a certain type of way. And I showed him how to handle it. I'm like, I seen, you know, one of the younger bros feeling the way, and I'm like, damn, I'm becoming that OG. I told him, I was like, yo, watch this. Kind of just gave the dude some good energy. I'm like, yo, for me, all right, like, you have a good day though, man. Like, and then even the dude that had the wrong energy, putting out the wrong energy, it completely just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even the bros looking at me like, I'm like, see, that's how you handle that. You don't gotta feel conflicted to, you know, match somebody's energy, because that is, number one, I don't got nothing against, you know, that community, but that is, you know, that's gay, right? You want to sit there and go face to face with a man unnecessarily. Like, you should want to avoid that within all costs. Avoid police, avoid having a wrestle with somebody and be tussling and all that stuff. Like, you should not want to ever have the result to ever having even one to put your hands on another man or another man putting his hands on you. You should want to avoid that within all costs. Or be in a situation where police got to put their hands on you. Right? That's how we do that. So when I tell the younger bros that, you know, one of them, he kind of like real quick to be about the violence, and I told him, like, yo, you got to look at that shit like it's suspect. Like, you shouldn't want to be so quick to put your hands on somebody, or want to be so quick to want to be face to face with another man, body to body. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? If he don't put his hands on you, that's a way easier situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody put their hands on me, that's so you could avoid so much more. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a quick little reaction right there. Like, somebody put their hands on you first, all you got to do is react back. Like, catch them off guard the same way they caught you off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's all it's going to take for me to want a result to that nowadays. Like, you're going to have to really just, like, catch me slipping for no reason. And then, like, cool, now I could just do the same thing back. And because I do so much pull-ups and my forearms and my grip strength is so strong, I'ma knock your ass out. And I could do it calmly. I could be like, yo, That's how you feel? Like, and I got so much like confidence in my hands. Like I know that fight is not gonna last too long. I work on my endurance. I work on my grip strength. Like, it's gonna take a few punches that really solidly connect. But that's besides the point, right? I don't even wanna do none of that. I wanna show you that you have no power over me. And that's when you get to that point psychologically, when you just wanna show people, like, look, you feel away. And guess whose problem that is? Guess who's, that's on you. Just because you feel away ain't gonna make me feel away. And once you get to that point, people gonna be like, yo, I feel mad stupid right now. I'm all the way in my feelings about something. This person's just like, okay, like, that's on you. Have a good day though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's different with women, and that's where it gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got a wife or you got a girlfriend, you living with your wife or your girlfriend, and they kind of, you know, get in their feelings. That's a little bit of a different situation, but you still handle it the same way, right? The same way you would handle that, right? Like, cause sometimes, you know, I used to look at it like I'd be in my ego with the shit, and I'd be like, like, shorty getting her feelings, she kind of coming off to me in a way with like, if it was a grown man, like, he would have known by now, like, tonight, you better not continue to go that far with that, cause like, it's not gonna go well for you. And like, with a female, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you gotta look at it like, yo, listen, like, you ain't gotta get so, you don't gotta take it as personal, like as we take it with like men, which we shouldn't be doing. But you know, I don't know, like with that situation with the females, I just tell myself like, yo, look, like, at the end of the day, nobody enjoys being in that energy. So just handle it the right way. And once the smoke clear, that person comes back to their senses, it'll eventually get to that point where like they're gonna feel embarrassed to do that. They're gonna feel embarrassed, and it's gonna help women take more responsibility in just their emotions, period, because they know, like, you know, you so secure within yourself, they're gonna feel a sort of type of just like responsibility and like wanting to prove to you, like, yo, I don't want him to be looking at me like I'm stupid, because like he's not even gonna get mad for real. He just gonna be kind of just like, you know, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't nobody wanna look crazy. And the only way a woman could truly take responsibility and feeling like they actually look crazy right now is if you chilling while they doing all that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, yo, like, in your true masculine, like, you know what I'm saying? Even spit a little game to them while they doing that, like, just to show them, like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna break up with me or nothing like that. You clearly all mad right now because now when you start to really think about it in a high vibrational way, you'll realize, like, when somebody is so quick to be emotional with you, that's because you control them. Meaning that you can just control them in a different way. You can lead that energy and lead them in a different direction. Instead of like them having an attitude and she in the kitchen and she probably slam a dish down and she da-da-da-da. Instead of you being like, oh my God, here you go again. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just gonna make it worse. And you know that. But it's easier said than done. Versus you like being on some smooth pimping shit, walking up behind her while she doing the dishes, like, and then like you get next to her ear and be like, yo, who you talking to? Like, yo, come here. You good? You know what I'm saying? And just giving her a certain type of look, that's going, because you control her. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times they just get like that because they want your attention or because they want you to just show them, you show them that you care type shit. You know what I'm saying? So just that be the time, like, all right, she needs some attention right now. But yo, always keep that in mind throughout your day-to-day. If you lacking motivation and you looking for more motivation, you're not gonna get it unless you inspire yourself. For all you motherfuckers that's out of shape, or for all you motherfuckers that's struggling with the journey, or you struggling financially, and you trying to figure out, you looking for this right video, or you waiting for this right moment to feel motivated to change your life around, it's not gonna happen. You know what I realized inspires me, it's been inspiring me the most, is looking back on my life, seeing what the fuck I came from and what I'm making of myself, bro. Every time I sit there and I take some time of reflection, which is why sometimes I wish being able to sit down and smoke a blunt, because that's how I used to do my thing. But like meditation, just sitting down, taking a little walk by yourself, prioritize shit like that, man. Do something that like you have reflection time. If you somebody like me that then came from shit and you making some of your shit, sometimes that's where you gonna get the motivation from, just thinking about where you came from. And thinking about that you not being no weak ass motherfucker over here feeling sorry for yourself, and you like, I'm not gonna let that shit define me. Okay, cool, my family is a piece of shit. They abandoned me. I was homeless for years, this, that, and the third. I'm doing what I gotta do. I'm finding a way to live, you know, a good life for myself and make something of my life, and not over here like most dudes where I'm from in the hood, walking around sour and all that because they mom don't love them. And when you do a lot of self-reflection within yourself, it helps you be able to see through most motherfuckers that's not doing that. Because in that sense, we are all connected. You'll realize that when you're on your journey and your path for enlightenment, the more self-reflection you're doing yourself, you get to see through everybody else that ain't doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when you working on your fasting, you'll be able to see through everybody that is too weak to fast. When you working on your lust, you'll be able to see through everybody that cannot control their lust. When you working on your emotions, you'll be able to see through everybody that has no emotional control. You'll be able to see the little things that'll remind you of your own path that you had to go on, and you'll be like, oh, that's where you at. And then you'll learn to listen more and pay attention more, because now you know the more of you continue being on that path, it's gonna make you feel more responsible. Because like they say, with great power comes great responsibility, and it's hard to master any of those things: lust, drinking, coping of any sort, addiction to video games, too much blunt smoking, cigarettes, you know what I'm saying, no emotional control, quick to react, struggling with women because, you know what I'm saying, they don't know how to actually, interact with women. As soon as you start dealing with the emotions, you don't realize that it's because she loves you, that's why she being like that. You actually want to be worried if a woman don't get emotional with you at all. You know what I'm saying? When women just get like that, bro, a lot of times because they miss you, they want to tell you something that they feel like they can't tell you because you might react to it wrong. Like, just make it feel safe. Be a chill dude. All that tough ass shit, that shit don't get you nowhere, even with women, in life, nowhere. Like, none of that. All that shit that they try to teach you in these rap songs, or just, just the street shit, all that shit is bogus, bro. You'll realize the best way to be is to be humble and be chill and protect your energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta walk around trying to intimidate nobody. The real intimidation is not trying to be intimidating. It's just putting in the work and just having a strong ass aura. Because you doing the shit that's truly hard. You practicing SR, you practicing NoFap, you practicing, you know what I'm saying, just like reprogramming and working on your mind and your stability mentally. People gonna be too intimidated to be around you because they gonna know like you got a certain type of aura, even just with not knowing you. We a certain type of connected as a whole of people, because like you'll get around a motherfucker and they'll just know, like, you can see right through them if you wanted to. Even before you do that, they'll just look at you and be like, yo, if he looked at me long enough, he'll be able to see right through me. So I'm going this way. I'm not even trying to be around, bro. You know what I'm saying? You would be that type of dude with females, you so much on your shit, she gonna be afraid to be alone in the same room with you because she knows she gonna wanna throw the pussy right at you. But she gonna throw that shit. She knows she gonna throw that shit. So you'll realize a lot of times with the dating shit, when you doing your thing and she playing games, you'll be like, yeah, she know what time it is. That's why she a little afraid to like maybe sip a little something with me in the spot. She knowing like if I pull up and I get right, I get my little fresh little I get my cut and all that, and I pull up just with my aura, but like now I'm really dressed to just, you know what I'm saying? And I pull up to the spot, she pull up to my spot. You know what I'm saying? And we having them conversations just regular when I'm giving her that strong eye contact, but like I'm chilling. I'm not trying to impress her. I'm just in my own vibe. I'm not thirsty for the cat. And I'm just cooling, just in my, she's just gonna be looking at me sometimes and I'm just not even looking at her. She's gonna be giving them looks like, man, he's so fine. And like she be going through mad different emotions, and then eventually it's gonna get to that point where like you gonna start looking at her later within that interaction, like you just tell more and more she just starting to like that guard is coming down and she's just like you making her melt to the point where like, yup. You know what I'm saying? Then word. But like, I just wanted to get over here and try to chop it up with y'all for a few minutes. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna be able to be on here. We getting real busy lately, you know what I'm saying, on this South Korea deployment that I'm on. We got a real classified mission that we about to go on for like the next 3 to probably 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That I can't talk about because, you know. But yeah, bro, like, I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like, feeling good, doing my thing in the gym, getting right. You know what I'm saying? Hitting my pull-ups. Word. Like, listen, man, the journey is a beautiful thing. But like I said, I gotta touch on this one more time a little bit just to make sure y'all understand what I'm talking about, right? Like, with the whole forgiveness, right? You doing that constantly. Because subconscious guilt is something that you gotta pull yourself out of like quicksand. You know what I'm saying? And just imagine pulling yourself out of quicksand. You could pull yourself out of quicksand, but at the same time, when you get to the top, you could sink right back down to the bottom. And that's literally the journey as a whole. Is you standing on something that's unstable as quicksand. That's how much responsibility you have to have on this journey, because all it takes for you to do is go back down just a little bit of the wrong path mentally, make one little decision, and then you not understanding to, you know, forgive, move on, flow within the journey of high vibrational thoughts and actions, and that you're not gonna be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can start sinking back down again. You're gonna have to pull yourself back up. And then a lot of people don't have the vigor and the relentlessness. You gotta be relentless on this journey, man. Constant relentless thinking, constant relentless activity, you know, just like moving like, bro, like, I'm gonna do the best I can every day to be 1% better. Stop trying to skip levels because you feel so whack about where you came from, and you wasted so much time, or you getting older and whatever the fuck, you feeling guilty and sorry for yourself about whatever, bro. Just get right. Let go, forgive, and get right. Because like I said, you will not find no inspiration out of it. The only inspiration is in the mirror. I'm not even gonna be that guy, bro. I'm just here to, you know what I'm saying, bring some things into perspective so that you could do the fucking work. That's all I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? Working on my own journey, getting my own downloads, and hopefully I can be like, yo, put this shit in words as best as I possibly can and try to help the guys, man. But like, understand that, bro. You're gonna have to forgive yourself on a constant basis. Maybe even 100 times in a day, because the greatest and the toughest part of this journey is the mental part. And obviously there's a lot more going on here than you could ever do physically. There's a lot more work that's happening here that you can do physically. In the gym, you only in the gym for what, an hour or two a day? The rest of the day, you probably just, you know, handling little errands, things of that nature, whatever. But like, the amount of work that you gotta do here, that's a 24-hour job. And you have to be understanding. You have to love yourself unconditionally and understand that there is no love out here that you can find that exists if you don't give it to yourself. There is no such thing as unconditional love nowhere. The only unconditional love that you will ever find is within yourself. You have to love yourself unconditionally. And if you don't, and you got subconscious guilt, feeling sorry for yourself, who the fuck else out here is gonna be able to like, bro, it's delusional when you think about it. Like, can't nobody help you with this shit, man. Right? Like, you're coming to realize, bro, all of these relationships is fake. Everything is fake, bro, because nobody's really putting in the actual work. Nobody. So people are loving each other out of convenience, out of not wanting to be alone, things and that. Bro, the only love that exists is within yourself. Like I'm saying, bro, like bro, like I told my wife, like, if you wouldn't have been there to support me when I had nothing, right? At the end of the day, I just wouldn't have trusted no female for real, bro. Because at the end of the day, I don't even need no female for nothing, right? A lot of times you'll come to realize that the only reason why you felt like you even needed a woman is because you needed them because like you struggling with lust. But once you not lustful no more, and you actually like, bro, like I love my wife in a different type of way. Like, love is just like, it's out of more just like, I don't even know how to explain that shit, but it's just like, we came up together. So it's just like, I can't see myself without her. Because I just would rather be with somebody that was there with me, that was with me when it wasn't convenient to be with me. Right? And that's what you'll come to realize, bro. Like, and it's gonna keep you away from even wanting to like date a lot, because like you'll realize all of these women is like attracted to your energy and your validation because of the work that you put in for yourself, and they just kind of want to feed off of your energy, and you know what I'm saying, just to probably take it and go somewhere else with it. Like, that's why you gotta like protect it, bro. Protect your energy. Stop being so quick to validate and shit like that, bro. Like, don't do none of that. Observe more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people got ulterior motives and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's a lot that we could talk about, man. Like, but you're gonna have to forgive yourself a lot. A lot. And once you master that part, it's gonna be nothing that's gonna set you back. You'll realize, bro, you're the only person that ever sets yourself back. You can inspire yourself and you could lose motivation because you're not staying consistent with understanding the things that you know inspire you. Like, you gotta figure those things out. You gotta take things day by day and be focused on yourself. They distracting you with this social media shit when you just scroll 100 times a day, because they don't want you to go within and understand that everything that you're looking for is already within yourself, bro. All the validation you looking for is within yourself. It's like I said, ain't no better feeling than doing with the things that you know you need to do. Even if you're not perfect with it, just understanding, like, all right, I know what I need to do, though, it's cool. All I gotta do is not give up, right? Forgive myself for the flakiness, the ups and downs, and like, all right, bet, just get right back on it. Like, it's really that simple. It gets simple. A lot of times you'll realize that we just make it a little bit more difficult than what it really is. Cause ain't no book on how to do this. You gotta learn through trial and error. And that's the beauty of it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully this gave you some downloads. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, this to help you on your day-to-day path. Listen, man, take it easy. Take it one day at a time. You're gonna be all right, man. Salute.